Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. We are back for the series playing chess every day until I'm 2500. Let's get in today's game. I'm not gonna have any big talks. We are at 2300. We have been at 2300 for like 2 weeks I think now. So I'm kinda struggling. But let's try to push still. As I said, my end goal is 2500 if you're new to this series, and if you're seeing this first time. End goal is 2500. I do believe that I have the strength, so let's just try to get it. E4, and when you see E4 first move on the board, you know the game is gonna be good. Okay, G6, gonna play like D4. I'm gonna try to play this like a Yugoslav attack. You'll see what I mean in a second. Okay, so against modern, I guess I could play F4 and try to play it that way. Also, I'm gonna play this line. This line is fun, at least. Bishop to E3 and Queen to D2, and you basically try to fight. You try to fight against this bishop immediately. That's my goal. Oh, wait. Why? I don't know how did I even pre-move that, but I'm trying to fight this bishop immediately. So after knight to f6, which is the most common move, but that would actually transpose into a pierced defense. Okay, this still might transpose into a pierced. So let's begin attacking this guy. I'm gonna play h4. I'm letting him know that I have only bad intentions, and I'm trying to checkmate him. h4, h5. Now, although this is a longer format game, yeah, so I do have to be a little bit more precise with what I do. I cannot just randomly push these pawns, but in this type of opening I do believe that h4 is a good move. Now I don't think that he's gonna be castling his king. Now since he has done this, he's basically letting me know, oh, I'm not gonna castle, I'm scared. So I'm not gonna castle either. Let's play a4. Basically stopping b5 ideas. And now let's try to attack him. Okay, now we play f3. Protect in the center. Maybe I didn't need to do it, but also it sets up a idea of playing g4 later, so that's why it's interesting. Now he can castle, but castling would allow me to have a pretty decent attack with g4 and bishop to h6. I'm not sure how is this a4 move gonna affect my king's security level. But hadn't I done that, he would just play for b5, which would be annoying in the end. Okay, now... Oh, this seems quite good. d5. I think I've pushed him back quite a bit. And I don't even see how he will continue progressing in this position, because whenever he plays e6, I'll take, and his pawns will be weak. He cannot play b5. I guess he can put his knight here in the center, but sure, okay. He has a knight in the center. What's the big deal? Now, I think I will play this. So, knight to h3. Possibly will come to g5. Something like that. Seems decent. So okay, let's try to analyze this position. Basically, he is not going to castle, because he's scared of my attack. But if he leaves his king right there in the center, I should eventually be able to do a breakthrough in the center, which will have to be very slow and consistent. Although I'm not sure what is he thinking about now. Guess bishop takes h3 is a decent move as well. Okay, he does this. Now he possibly prepares b5. So then I might have some issues on the a file. That's the reason. Okay, do I want to play king to f2? That's quite a big decision. But he's not gonna be able to attack me. That's for sure. That's the first thing that I look at. And the second thing I look at, does this knight sacrifice work? Because if it does, then it's gonna be bad. I just take, knight takes, and I can even go forward. I cannot quite because this check. So here I take and go back and I'm safe. This to try to gobble my pawn, but I can go here, protect it and try to trade off the knights and I will be fine. So let's play king to there, bishop to e2 on the next move. I might have an idea in the future of jumping in here with my knight, but I don't want to do it too quick because I also want to put my bishop here. That's the thing. By the way, guys, now when we are waiting, I was also thinking when I finish this series, basically when I get to 2500, I know it's kinda a shot in the distance, but after I finish this series I was thinking that I would make a series on how to improve as a beginner. Because basically when I will finish this series, my rating will be 2500, which is considered already considered to be a master level. Okay, now I can't go here. Because here takes and knight g4 takes, knight g4 and he wins my queen. So that's not too good. I believe that I need to play this first. Yeah, basically I had more protection over here. Okay, this... Is my king gonna get in trouble? I don't think he should. Nor I don't think he will. What is this move by my opponent? It does have a point, I'm not saying it dead, but I don't think it's quite good. He's trying to open up the F file, but I guess when I go back, I don't know, should I pin this knight? Maybe that's the point. Yeah, the pin could get quite nasty actually. So let's try to do that. Yeah, let's pin this knight. So if he takes here, I'm gonna take with my knight and I'm gonna put more pressure on this knight. At some point I might just play g3 to stabilize the h4 pawn and also give my king more space. Okay, this. Now whenever he takes here, I will take his knight and then I will only then I will recapture here. So I think we have a decent position now. He's still not ready to play b5. I guess this could be his point, but I'm just gonna play this now. Basically to give my king a room to hide. And actually, although my position looks kinda weird at first, I don't mind it at all. I actually think that my position is very good here. It's harder to play if you're black in this case. Okay, I'm gonna play a5. Point of a5 is to stop b5, because if he does take that, I'm gonna go. If he goes b5, I'm gonna go en passant. Then this pawn will end up weak, and after I play b3, I will control everything, and I will aim at this pawn forever. And then I also have an idea of doubling up the rooks. Not on this square, because I will get taken, but on this square. He goes there. He's trying to get rid of the pin. Now it's time to go here. To exchange the bishops. Actually, now I did this quite fast. I could also have probably dropped back. Yeah, if I had dropped back, that would be also quite good for me. Because my bishop would pressure this knight and the queen potentially later. Okay, now we take here. We can win a pawn. But I think I'm gonna go... yeah, I'm gonna take here first. So as to not have this liability anymore. Now we can take here. And after the pawn recaptures, I guess he will have some sort of pressure going on. Yeah, I guess taking here is just fine, right? Now, if I take with the bishop, he can potentially play c4 and try to trap my bishop. But then rook to a2. I can immediately go rook to a2 actually. That looks fine as well, but then bishop to here will be my biggest issue of the position. There. Yeah, you know what? I cannot quite attack him, but I can maybe try. Rook to there. I was thinking about knight to f4. That's why I said I can maybe try to attack him with this as a possibility. That looks kind of like a long shot. You know what? Let's instead just take that free pawn. Okay, he does a double attack. I suppose I drop all the way back. To here. Because when he takes this pawn, I will have rook b1 and rook b7 as a very annoying threat to get a rook on a 7th rank. And if and when I get that, the position is gonna be looking juicy for me. It's gonna be quite juicy. So let's see what he's gonna do. Chess gains. This. Yeah, gonna go. Oh, he checks me. Okay. I have my sound off, so I didn't hear that, you know, noise when your opponent makes a move. Then I was like, okay, just a random move. Then think that it was a check. Okay, just move our king. Now you can argue that the king is actually more safe. There, let's just go back. Now you're threatening this pawn. We are also threatening this. So, yeah. This. Puts pressure on the queen. Okay. Perhaps now it's time to go knight to there. Everything is looking active for me. My opponent is doing a good job fighting. I gotta give him that. Props for that. Let's go knight there. Let's take, what now, f5 is his idea, but then I just pin this bishop, which will cause him some problems. And f5 isn't really a special move. So I think now we are fine. And our threat is basically to get in on the dark squares. Maybe fine is not a really good word that I want to use here. I think we are just better. We are not fine, we are better here. Yeah, he wants to get rid of my knight. He senses that the knight is quite strong there. But I will just drop back. We have some ideas of playing rook to b5, potentially. Maybe rook to b7 as well. Queen to here. Just gotta watch out for some nasty moves like this whenever I move my queen. But for now, I guess this is protected. Okay, he wants to go behind my king, which is never good. You don't want pieces going behind your king. Okay, so I can try to push back this queen. Now what's that gonna create? Okay, let's go there. Okay, let's for now go back, keep everything protected. Then we'll start think I have to move my king to some place where it's safer. But I don't quite see that that place just yet. I guess it's good that my opponent is thinking as well. He has the same idea, but whose king is gonna be safer? Let's put more pressure over here. Now we are threatening rook to b6 to win this pawn. That move has some potential. If he plays queen to there, we just trade. Probably put a rook there. Okay, we have to be fast here. Speed is key now, because there is no increment. So it's almost like we are playing blitz now. Okay, attacks my knight, but I go... That was actually a good move by my opponent. Okay, let's go for it. Have to go for it. Didn't like it, but I have to go for it. Now we'll have to trade. I will say in a second why I didn't like it. Yeah, but now we take. Because I probably have to drop my knight here. It looks ugly. My rook is more active. So I'm trying to go off of that. Let's go there, let's protect this. Guard this square. And let's try to pick this pawn up. Maybe this pawn as well, but it's kind of hard because of this bishop. Okay, let's go there. Pin this guy. Potentially kick away this knight. I think we are faster than him, which is good. Let's go there. There, protect. Try to push this. This is not what I wanted. Now, yeah, he can start to pile up some pressure over there. Do we repeat moves? I guess we don't. Oh my god. We finally get the win. Very nice. Okay, let's check it out. It was so... And that bullet portion, it's so hard to get basically to try to program your mind to start thinking, oh, now it's bullet, you have to play fast. Because you whole game play slowly. Let's see in the game review. Okay, 2400, that's decent. We would even have more, because there in bullet portion we blundered quite bad. Let's see the whole opening, okay. So let's see. This is all standard. Okay, h4 the best. I love that. Knight c3 best. Now a4 isn't really that good. What should I have done? Knight to f3. I just start to develop normally. Okay, f3 is the best. Oh, I can take here. Oh, and go into an endgame? I guess if he takes like this, then we don't go into an endgame. Knight to h3, and it doesn't give white that big of an advantage. Okay, knight to e5. King to g3, the best move. Yeah, no human is really playing that. Okay, g3 is good. a5 is good. Bishop to h6, all standard. Takes here is a mistake. f4, huh? Knight g4. Bishop g4. He takes. Knight g5. And basically what? My point is to stay put, guarding this pawn while trying to attack him. I don't know how fast am I. I could be quite fast actually there in this position. Because knight to f6, I start taking there, huh? Yeah, it was a possibility. I did think about it, but instead I wanted to grab this pawn. Yeah, he could have gone c4. Okay. Takes. Yeah, maybe I really wanted to get my rook to the b file, that's why I did this. But I guess it wasn't all that necessary. Oh, and now I pressure like this. Oh, and the pawn is just lost. That's funny. I mean, he can defend like this, but this is just not sustainable enough. Then I start doing everything the same. Okay. Knight to c3 this is the best, this is good. Rook back is not good. Oh, now f4. Wait, when did I play f4? Let's think. I never played f4. I thought about f4 in some different kind of position. Wait. Or was my rook there when I was thinking about f4? So there, f4. Yeah, I didn't want f4. This is the same position because something like this. And I... Okay, what is computer smoking there? He just takes. This is pinned. And bishop to f3. And I prepare a lot of stuff. Okay, I missed bishop to f3. I saw all of this and I thought, oh, he just takes and I'm pinned. So I would have to move my king and then basically he would take here or do something and basically I wouldn't just get that good of a position. So yeah, I did miss that. Let's see. Then I went back. I wanted to keep everything stable. We traded, got into this position. Knight d1 only move. Knight to d3. Oh, and I had to go there. Yeah, that was a miss. I went there to go behind the pawn as you usually do. But in this case, he was actually able to protect it from the sides. So I had to go from the sides myself. Okay. This is all the best. Kind of some misses over here. What was a miss? I was just supposed to wait. As I did. But now I let him have this white light squares. I think that's why it says it is a miss. Okay, now it's 18 seconds. So this is basically chaos on the board. Let's see. Yeah, and then he blundered. My idea was to give him a check and win his knight. Okay, now I have 15 seconds. And this guy was fast, actually. Takes here. This is all good. Even sacrificing the bishop, which I wouldn't normally do, of course, but I wanted to throw him off, and I did. Then I got this position. Basically, okay, I have to stop saying basically, I say it too much. But what I wanted to do in that position, and what I needed to do, is I needed to keep this pawn alive. Okay, I again nearly said basically, but I stopped myself. I needed to do this. Protect. Go here. Go here. Go behind. And push. And I just push him until he stops me. And when he does, the king or the rook will be dragged to this side of the board. That's what I should have done. But okay, this is winning as well. All the way until this point. Now I am threatening to checkmate him. And here I should have gone here. To guard from this check like this, right? Because if he takes, then this is gonna be checkmate soon. This is gonna be checkmate soon. But I did have 4 seconds there, so okay, this is actually all still best. Shouldn't have let him take this pawn. Yeah, I just had to push any of my pawns and it would be fine. Instead I did this. Now this is winning as well. Or either f7 or h7 is decent, I presume. Yeah, now I just gave up a full rook, but he lost on time. So this would be a draw in the end. Yeah, because they are both basically these pawns that are near the end of the board, so it's quite hard to promote them. Especially when they have a rook and I have a bishop. So yeah, overall, I mean, the style of chess kinda reminds me of Hikaru's, which I'm very proud of. Because now let's go back to the start. Basically this style of attacking. And then playing like king to f2 and then later on g3. I think he calls it like, what is this? I think he calls it like flying V or something formation when he has the pawns like this. And basically that's my inspiration for today's game, so I wanted to play like him. Which I did. I presume all the way until the end he would probably win this in a much nicer way than just flagging my opponent in a very, very close time scramble. But yeah, okay, we get the win. So today it was a successful day. We get closer to 2500. And that's about it from today's video, guys. Thank you for watching. If any of you have come this far, drop a like. And see you in the next one. Tomorrow at 8 PM GMT +1, I think it's my time zone. But every day I post at 8 PM my time. So thank you guys for watching and goodbye.